Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, then welcome to my channel. I am PrettyPoison, a variety gamer from South Africa. This channel is just for my Sims 4 content, and then you can find my other content on my other channel linked down below in the description. So today's video is just a quick one. We're going to look at all the new updates in the Sims 4. The updates were released yesterday, it seems, the 5th December. But I only got mine today, 6th December. But in any case, let's take a look at what is new. I think for this update, one of the most exciting changes is the sink assignments. So you can basically set what the sink type is. So the sinks in the bathroom can be set for the bathroom, and then the sinks in the kitchen can be set for the kitchen. So your Sims no longer walk all the way upstairs to that bathroom to wash their plates. As you guys know, we all hate a loading screen. So now when you want to change household, you no longer first have to load into manage worlds and then choose your household and load into that household. Then you can just click on the door and switch control to this household. So then you only load once between your households. You don't have to first go to manage worlds, which it's a step up. You still have to load, but it's a step up. So I'm one of those people where when I'm at home, I walk around in my house barefoot. I don't wear shoes at home. So this new update where if you have the base game shoe rack, you can click on it and then you can choose to like wear slippers, remove shoes, or allow shoes indoors. I think that's really cool because then I will just remove the shoes indoors. Let my Sims walk around barefoot more comfortably. Okay, I'm just gonna go through some of the base game updates. So the quick meal interactions on the fridge has been renamed to quick meal or drink and microwave quick meal or drink. I guess this isn't really a big change for me, like quick meal was fine, but it's okay. Some who finish their drinks while also eating will now make sure to finish their meal afterwards. Child Sims with the genius trait will no longer want to solve hard problems. They will have to wait a few years before diving into such complex abstraction. That's a good thing because little children shouldn't be trying to solve hard problems. They should be enjoying life, having a childhood. Sims with a fear of fire will no longer be tormented by constant, unavoidable fire starting while they are cooking. Well, that's a good thing because, otherwise they're never gonna cook and they're never gonna eat and they're gonna die from starvation. Sims will no longer be given the option to cook together on broken stoves. Come on. The stove's broken, my guys. You can't cook. Tiles hung on the wall are no longer translucent when hit with natural light. That's a good thing because I love building like houses with natural light. I like putting a lot of natural light in my builds. And that is annoying with the tiles, but it is fixed. Certain columns will now fade away when in camera in live mode. That wasn't really a problem for me, but I understand why they have that feature. Sims will no longer be constantly using their phone at every hour of the day. That, yeah, I must say my Sims use their phone like all the time. Like they sitting and watching TV, 2 seconds into the movie, boom, my Sim is on their phone. Like, watch the movie. What are you doing on your phone? Jeez. Hairy house guests deciding to shave in your Sim's bathroom will no longer cause the game to freeze. I must say I at least never had this problem, but it is good if they fix that. Sims should now actually be able to finish writing songs. So I haven't been like playing a Sim writing songs in a long time, so I didn't even know about this problem. But it seems to be fixed. They can now finish writing their songs. Child Sims will now only have age-appropriate thought bubbles. Now that kind of makes me wonder, what were they thinking about before? Infants who age up in a dirty diaper will no longer produce stink clouds as if forced to wear that dirty diaper into adulthood. I didn't really encounter this kind of problem, but I'm just wondering, when your Sims age up, they don't age up from infant to adult. It's first infant, then toddler, then child, then teenager, then adult. So I'm not quite understanding that. Like, if the infant aged up to a toddler with a dirty diaper, did they later on in adulthood have the stink cloud? I personally never experienced any such issues, so I'm not aware of this. Sims will thankfully no longer slip and fall in mud puddles while holding an infant. That is really awesome because I mean it can be really sad an adult sim falling with a baby. That can be tragic. So I am glad that little issue is fixed. Make it more safe for the infants. Sims living on private dwelling lots are now willing to make exceptions for food deliveries. That's a good thing because I mean everyone loves good pizza, like they say. Even people who like living in private dwellings, I'm sure from time to time they would like a good takeout. Basement stairs should now play nicely with terrain when the lot has a raised foundation. Changing foundation height should no longer stop windows from being placed on curved walls. Curved walls. I don't think I've really used curved walls yet, to be honest. Some who would invite themselves over and make themselves a little too comfortable or too welcome have relearned their manners and should knock now. That is good because I really hate it when a sim just walks in my house, they're not part of my family, and they help themselves to my food and take a shower, watch my television. We've educated Sims of the dangers of overcaffeination, so autonomous coffee making drinking should happen a bit less frequently. I must say my Sims were like forever making coffee, like the whole time. If I don't give my Sims something to do or they complete their task, they will literally just go and make coffee if they're not playing on their phone. A previously unnamed Poohoo bush has now discovered its true name. Okay, so let's take a look at the kits. The nails from Poolside Splash are now tagged for both masculine and feminine frame sims. I don't have that kit though, but that's awesome, they did that. As fun as it was, Sims no longer grow a second pair of feet when wearing the retro bikini from Poolside Splash. Again, I don't have Poolside Splash, but that sounds like it could have been fun to experience. I mean, a second pair of feet. Let's see, laundry day. Hampers can now be dragged in and out of Sims inventories in live mode. The excuses for putting off laundry end here. Dirty cloth diapers will now go into laundry hampers where they belong rather than on the floor where they do not belong. That is a good thing. No more having to first pick up the diaper off the floor because your sim decided let's just throw it there on the floor. Let's see, Dream Home Decorator. The standard gas oven by blazing ladles no longer disappear when placed on lots. May your ladles remain ever ablaze. Okay, that is good. Because it can be annoying if you place in something and then it just disappears. And this has happened to me multiple times. Like literally just yesterday, I was doing a bowl. I don't want to use a stove. I wanted to put that oven that's in the cupboard. I keep placing it and it just goes away. It's gone. Poof, disappeared. My wedding stories. Certain veils should no longer force Sims to have red hair. I did not even see this, but that is sounds funny. But in any case, werewolves, I do not have this pack though. Werewolves no longer autonomously check on infants during their rampage. And thank goodness for that. I mean, that sounds a bit hectic, but it shows they still care. Seasons, plants no longer revert to dirt piles in dormant phases, and instead will simply stop growing. They should also now only become dormant when entering their off season at the appropriate time. I do have seasons, but I don't, to be honest, in my gameplay, I don't really do the gardening part, like planting stuff. Get Famous, a pack I don't have. Sims who have chosen to forego the spotlight will no longer gain unwanted fame. Okay, so they forgo the spotlight and then they were still getting fame. That kind of makes sense though, like in real life that can happen. If someone no longer wants the spotlight, they could still get fame. Maybe it can even make them become more famous. But in any case, Cottage Living, I do have that pack. Sims will now retain the heroic haggler buff when buying discounted items at the village shops after haggling. That is cool, that is cool. Your Sims will no longer be doomed to life of Sophian crafting endeavors. I should now be able to complete the task to create a cross stitch for the Taste of Adventure errand. Now, I do let my Sims cross stitch sometimes. I also let them knit, you know, like just for fun. But I haven't really encountered any issues with that. My school years pack, another pack I do have. The pink swatch of the benchmark seating chair is no longer masquerading as blue in the preview. I didn't even notice that, but it's a small detail, a small detail. Okay, so teens who get more than 250 social bunny followers should now be able to complete their third level admired icon aspiration. It's another aspiration I've never really delved into. There's actually a lot of stuff in Sims I haven't really done because most of the time I am just building. Growing together. Now, again, I do not have this pack. Playing other households will no longer cause Sims to forget certain achieved milestones. In other words, the game will neither gaslight nor gatekeep your girl boss Sims anymore. We gave that creepy tree in 𝗬𝗪𝗂 a stern warning. It should no longer be encroaching upon the buildable area. Okay. So there was a tree that was in the way for building on a certain lot, but that is now fixed. Sims will no longer earn the first promotion milestone when getting a new job, no matter how much your Sim is willing to be annoying and debate the semantics of that. It makes sense. I mean, when you first get a job, that is not a promotion, so you shouldn't be getting that milestone. Only when you actually get a promotion in the job you're already in. Toddlers should now be able to sing a song with infants without being interrupted. I like that. That's cute that the little siblings can like sing together. Horse Ranch. I also do not have this pack. Your adorable little money laundering scheme has heed its last haul. Sims will no longer receive double the stated number of simoleons from selling many goats and sheep. Sims riding horses should now have an easier time saying howdy to other horses nearby. Oh, that's cool. Sims will no longer be taunted by an unreachable log filled with frogs in Chestnut Ridge. The era of heavy metal square dancing has waned. Sims will now only autonomously perform cowpoke dance if ranch music is playing. That sounds like a cool dance. I would love to get this back. Okay, and then lastly for rent, which is coming tomorrow. I can't wait to download it. But in any case, fixed an issue where rent could go into negatives or be excessively high. Okay, that would have been a big problem, but in any case. Okay, guys, so please let me know, comment down below, what is your most favorite update of in this update? Like, what is your favorite change? I think mine or most people's is the assignable sync, and then but then secondly for me it will be the shoe rack. I love that you can now base game set the shoes to be removed indoors. I mean, I do have Snow Escape, so there is kind of that function, but I think it's really cool that it's still base game, so that's really awesome. But yeah guys, thank you so much for checking my video. I hope you guys have an amazing day further. Don't forget to give this video a like. If you are new, subscribe to my channel please. I mostly do builds, but I do other stuff in Sims as well. But in any case guys, poison out.